it's been a little bit of a rough year. I think CPG in general is having a little bit of a rough year. So being able to bring back positive results to keep everyone buoyed through the end of the year is always helpful. Whole Foods is our first account. Our founder literally sent them like a plastic baggie of pot stickers 12 years ago and got into the Northeast.
way.
So they're massive. Our founder was diagnosed with celiac later in life. Her family owned Chinese restaurants in New York City growing up. And when she came out of anesthesia from having the work done to get diagnosed with celiac, she got diagnosed and she was like, but I can still eat dumplings, right? And they were like, no. So her biggest goal was to be able to make inclusive gluten-free snacks so people don't feel left out or they're missing out on something. Amazon and Whole Foods brought in a bunch of competition recently, so we've been seeing some declines. So I think this and getting some paid stuff up and running was kind of step one in trying to right the ship. We had just gone through a rebrand, so we were already at a point where we had to refresh content regardless. And so for me, if we were going to invest in doing it, I wanted to make sure we were doing it correctly and making sure that it delivered on the investment. Whereas if we just updated it without putting any thought into the roles and responsibilities of Amazon and their best practices, it wouldn't have performed as well. Whole Foods is also our biggest customer. So anything I do, I kind of think through with that lens first. We definitely overinvest in them. So just making sure that we're leaning in with that partnership and doing everything we can to support it. I don't think people think about organic content as much, but knowing that we could get sales increase from that. And then with the addition of PPC on top of it, really kind of get that growth we're looking for. I'm super happy given the categories down, being able to see quick 4-digit results on that is super exciting. We have a full door in Whole Foods, so we're a big Whole Foods brand. We beat 365 in their snacks and appetizers. We do very well with them. So whenever we update anything here, it continues to amaze me that things still continue to tick upward, because what consumer has not seen us there? Our new to brand results, all this stuff continue to amaze me every day. And it just shows that there's still a gap to close there and there's still market share to capture, even though we are tracking at number one and have been for a while. It is really exciting and refreshing outside the gluten-free community. But we're not RX bar, so it's not like we're the best for you. But if you look at us against like a Farm Rich or TGI Fridays, like our ingredients are significantly better. The ingredient line shorter. We just did some consumer work where taste, convenience, and simple ingredients like continue to pop. So people continue to come back because they think we taste amazing. We're really easy to cook. We know our consumers like not the most culinary, but since our stuff's chef inspired, they're like feeling really good about themselves and they really like the ingredient label. And we don't put anything in that's not naturally occurring. There's some preservatives people put in mozzarella sticks to keep the cheese stringing better. And we just have taken a stance that we're not doing that. And the product experience will still be great. I've been looking at a lot of the more bottom of the funnel tactics to really drive that efficient flywheel before bringing some of the budget out to the mid funnel, top of funnel tactics that are harder to measure return on. So this year was a lot of blocking and tackling just to make sure, one, we're showing up the same way across all of our sites with the new packaging, two, that we're using best practices and really working to optimize that so that we can drive sales. Because I think outside of Amazon too, like SEO and content drives so much of those retailer scorecards, and just making sure that we're doing best by our partners. Overall, it was great. You guys were really patient with me. You definitely took everything into consideration. I was amazed by some of the feedback I gave and what came back. I mean, we also have like 27 SKUs, so it wasn't like easy for you guys either, where I'm just sending you 3 or 4. We have like a giant portfolio. I'm a huge math nerd. I love the data, and I've saved every SEO spreadsheet you sent me. All that stuff is fascinating to me just because it's not something I'm an expert at. You guys made me look great internally because I got to bring all this data back to my team. So it's always fun to be able to be in LT presentations when we're having a little bit of a down year and be like, but we did this and this was good.